nice. So who am I taking here? Ari?
You can take an Ari with the sword. You can try and get the gloves. You may not get the gloves. You can just... That's fine. Sword is generally just overall good.
Right. I mean, what is usually your first pick item?
I typically try to go for like gloves or spatula because of the versatility of like the carry potential of just like another unit or like another knight or free items.
Right.
But if I'm looking for just regular options, it's typically sword or I guess chain vest.
To make another Infinity Edge.
Yeah, so we're gonna wait. Like I typically will wait until the first or second.
Someone went into overtime.
There it is. They probably had Braum.
Oh, you're right.
So go ahead and sell the Ari. And just pick that up. And then pick up one of the Furies. We did it.
This is stupid.
We did it. Good job.
Should I lock this and get the other one?
Fuck no. Oh man. Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I hope you get econ so you don't even have to think about doing that.
That'd be nice.
That would hurt. Oh God. You're like, I just want to log it for one Fiora and not have 4 other choices.
Yeah, I've never done that before. Don't worry, bud. I'd never do something like that.
So typically what will happen here is depending on the items we get, we'll probably just stack them all on Mordekaiser.
Oh, duh.
Because we're just going to sell the Braum. Buy the Fiora. Just because Braum's probably never coming in and like it just gives you that. Buy the Fiora. Buy Garen. You did it. You can also buy a Vayne because it gives you Noble.
And then level? No.
I need to level against these PvE.
Yeah, man. I got a level so I can put Vayne in and get my Noble bonus right now in PvE.
You can buy the Elise just because like you're not going to buy Lulu.
You don't know that. What if I go Yordle sorts?
Do it.
No.
It's bad early, but it's good later. So we're either, depending on the item we get, if we get any, we'll put it on Fiora or Mordekaiser because neither one's probably going to stick around. But we'll see what we get.
What we get? What in the butt? We got bow, sword, and gloves.
Okay, so you can make Giant Slayer, which is so you can make IE or you can make Giant Slayer. If you wanted, you could put Giant Slayer on the Fiora for right now. And then just hold the gloves. And then sell Lysandra and Elise. If you win, great. If you lose, and then go ahead and put the gloves on Mordekaiser because it'll give him dodge and crit and also like healing out. You win this, you don't have to sell the Vayne.
I think I'm gonna win this.
Yeah. That's insane. Nice alt Fiora, asshole.
Yeah, I hate her for that.
I like the person's name is Aggressive Raptor.
Photography Raptor?
Photography Raptor.
They have what? An ice, a frozen heart, and the gloves. Okay. We buy Garen.
Uh-huh. And then there are a couple things you could think of doing. If you think that you can win with the team you have now, you don't have to level. You could, if you wanted to say you're trying to like protect your win streak, you could level here and put in Vayne to get a noble buff on something. Because you'd still be at 10 gold. So that may be an option that you could do. And then
oh, too late. Yeah, I clicked and nothing happened. I need a new mouse. But I'm sure I can still...
You may still win here because of the Knight block. And like Giant Slayer's pretty strong because they don't have Gunslinger bonus. So like you should...
I don't think I'll have a problem with this.
Go ahead and buy the Zed.
Zed.
That's fine.
Zed.
Mm-hmm.
Zed is Z in Canadian.
Nice. Cute.
Neat. Oh, more items.
You didn't get more items.
Gimme!
You should get more items at Krug's, probably. I love that taunt. The Super Saiyan taunt.
I want that. So I buy Lulu here, right? I buy both Rek'Sai and Warwick. I put in Vayne.
Put Vayne behind your team.
Put Vayne behind my team.
You can move it a little closer.
Move it a little closer.
Yeah.
Move it a little closer.
There it is. So if you bought both, right?
Yeah.
You'd be at 17. You'd be at 15 if you bought both of them, like both level 2s.
Yeah.
You'd have the makings of the beginning of Brawler, which is fine. So if you wanted to sacrifice like an econ for getting both pairs of those, that's it's okay.
But I might be better served to just not.
You could just hang out and not, right? Like,
all right, because I'm already on track for Knights and Nobles.
Yeah, and so we can just hang out with this. Like, if you wanted to switch to Brawler, you could, because then you'd sell Fiora.
Right.
That later you'd sell Fiora, and that
Right.
Giant Slayer would go on Jinx.
Okay, so we get Braum here.
Yeah. No, what? So this is one of those where we just have gloves, right?
Yeah, that's the only item we have open.
I don't.
What are you trying to do? You just click on their portraits, man.
You can't. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me. Get
Dead?
Get the Poppy.
Poppy, because she'll sell for more.
Yeah. The belt is fine, but it's whatever. Also, she's a knight. So,
ZZ?
yeah. Okay, so level to 5. Put in Zed. And then put...
Sell Poppy or put Poppy in?
You could put Poppy in for Garen. You'd lose the noble buff, but you'd have stronger knights. Or you could put Poppy in for Vayne.
And lose the noble buff?
Yeah, lose the noble buff, you have 3 knights. So it's you should still win here.
Yeah, I think I'll just leave it for now. I just won't do anything with her.
There is an argument to be made for putting the Poppy in for Vayne, because then if you win, you sell Vayne and go back to 20 econ rather than being at 19. But this is also fine. Go ahead and buy Mordekaiser.
Oop.
Again, that's one of those where you could have sold Garen to go to 20, but since we're... buy it. Put it to the side for now.
So I roll here for Garen, right?
No. No.
Because that's what I would have done.
Don't. You don't need to do that because you're win streaking hard enough that it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then I could upgrade Garen.
But level 2 Garen isn't going to do much because your damage
then I'd
dealers
have a level
are...
2 Garen.
Right, and I understand that, and that's important. But if you don't hit it, you're wasting probably 2 to 8 gold.
Right.
On a champion that won't improve your team.
Yeah, but then
you
I'd
can
have a
pick
level
up at
2
any
Garen.
time, as well as you're going to win this anyway. So,
Yeah, but then I would have a level 2 Garen.
And that's the thing, is I hadn't thought about that.
Mr.
So,
100!
God, if only you had that level 2 Garen that fight.
I know! I would have been Mr. 101.
Not really. You've been Mr. Lost Streak in a little bit.
Oh, whatever. You don't know me.
I don't.
Man, I'm practically diamond already. Okay.
Right. Pick up the Vayne.
Pick up the Vayne. Pick up the Katarina. Pick up the Pike.
No. You can pick up the Pike.
Pick up the Pike.
And sell the Mordekaiser.
Sell the Mordekaiser.
Move your Vayne over.
Moving to Vayne.
And then check what everybody else is doing.
They are doing demon stuff.
They're going to roll for more demons. Great.
And they're going to do glacial stuff.
Yep.
And they're going to do brawler stuff.
And stack Lysandra. That's fine.
And then they're going to
do
who knows what the fuck they're doing.
Nothing. Blade Master Gunslinger.
They ain't doing shit.
That comp's bad.
They're going to die.
They
They
have the Vayne with Rage Blade, so they may look to stack Vayne. That's fine. Okay, look to see what else.
Still, they had
and
nothing
then Yordle
else.
stuff. Okay, so we're fine for right now.
Yeah, we're going to win. Gimme. What was that? I got a Rek'Sai.
And a Shen. So, okay.
And a Lucian.
Okay, so...
I got a Rek'Sai, Shen, and a Lucian?
Yeah.
That's nuts. So I could put nothing in.
We're gonna reorganize after this when we see what we have.
Yeah. So I roll down for Garen here, right?
No, God. Jesus.
Do I grab Pike? Do I grab Darius?
Sell the Rek'Sai first.
Yeah,
pick
'cause
up
he sucks.
Darius.
Darius.
And Pike.
Pike.
Um,
We sell a Shen?
no, put Shen by Akali because it's another ninja.
Oh, yeah, we're going to pivot in the ninjas. I want to move these guys back.
Put Lucian in for Vayne because Lucian's just better than Vayne at level 1.
Go. Okay.
Okay, so you have a few options as we near this. You should still win here. This Lissandra going to do 42 billion damage to your team.
And my team real slow.
Team real slow. Oh, Fiora, you fucking genius.
What?
The Fiora, I don't think, you may not, okay, she got stunned, so you will win. The Fiora riposted the ultimate, and so Lissandra goes, oh, and Fiora goes, nope, and didn't get ulted, and just, like, lived.
Nice.
She's amazing. Pick up the Vayne.
Pick up the Vayne. Pick up the Fiora? Nah.
You know.
Don't really need it.
Okay, so you could actually pick it up, put the Vayne back in for Lucian.
Because now she's upweighted.
Yeah. And then spend 12 gold, level 6.
And then put in Lucian?
Put in Poppy.
Oh. Okay. So we are.
So you're holding the Fiora in case you go like 6 nobles, and then you're gonna put that item on someone else instead.
Right.
You also have the makings of like possibly ninjas, but most likely you don't have a lot of like great ninja items right now.
No, I don't.
So we may look to. You don't need to roll down because we may just try and naturally pick up some knights here, but we may transition to. We may put in
for poppies and Sejuani.
Yeah, so pick up a poppy. You could actually sell the 2 pikes.
I think I sell the Shen too.
You could sell the Shen.
I don't think I'm ever gonna be in a spot for 4 ninja bonus.
Yeah, we have different items than that in this game.
It's like maybe an Akali carry later on.
Yeah, so right now we're just, if we lose soon, fine. Like that's okay. Doesn't matter. But right now instead what we're looking for is
we're gonna wreck this person.
Is because other people are also econing and not spending their money yet. Like this person's gonna go like wild shapeshifter Yordle or something like that, which is fine. But since no one else is spending their money, we don't have to spend our money re-rolling yet because it's not going to benefit us any. So we're at 50. So most likely what we're going to do is we're going to look to go like Noble Knights. Or we may look to pivot to Imperial Knights. So if we find
Katarina,
Swain, and then Darius and Draven. And so like the Giant Slayer is great on Draven. If we don't hit that, we can look to put in...
have Poppy as an option. What does 2 cloaks make?
Makes Dragon's Claw, which is actually good because there are a lot of magic comps this game.
I think Poppy is a realistic thing of what we might actually get.
Yeah.
And I mean, the only thing better is Gnar. Okay, someone took my Poppy.
So you should
get
pick
Gnar,
up
I guess,
Gnar.
for Econ.
Yeah.
I'll probably just sell him.
And sell them, and then you have like
a belt.
You have a belt to make Warmogs on something, or like multiple Morellos, depending on like what you do. So go ahead and sell the Gnar, pick up that Fiora, and then if you want, you could roll down a couple times.
Yeah.
So pick up like the Garen, keep rolling, so we have some money to play with. You can roll again.
Yeah.
One more. You can pick up Zed, and like one more. Pick up the Poppy.
Yeah, bitch.
So if you... We'll wait. We don't need to put the 2 belts on anyone. You could put, like, 1 belt on Garen if you wanted.
Sure.
Because you could put, like, Morellos on Garen, or you may just make it into... He got fucking deleted by the
Yeah, he did.
Holy. You're like, put that belt on. I was like, oh, you have bonus health? I don't care.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
So that's fine that you lost because that's
first loss.
That's it was an easy loss, as well as that's a 3-item like fully stacked, super powerful Aatrox.
Yeah.
So you probably weren't beating that dude regardless. Okay, so pick up the Fiora, and then we're gonna put in. Okay, so put in Sejuani for Fiora, sell Fiora, and then put that on Vayne. and then move Vayne into the middle here, like right there,
here.
and then move your knight, move Sejuani over to this side.
Like here?
Yeah, that's fine. And so we're going to readjust this soon, but this is okay. And then pick up that Lucian. And then go ahead and sell Akali, because we're not going to go that. And then level 3 times. So most likely what we're doing is we're going to go Knights, and we're going to look for like Kindred for a Phantom Ranger to get more attack speed on this Vayne. And then we're going to look to stack items on Vayne.
Okay.
Because
so Vayne's going to be our carry.
Vayne will be one of our carries. Or what may happen is if we also could pick up another Vayne type thing,
right?
We could sell that and then put that on like Lucian or on Jinx. Because we go like 6 nobles, we may then turn it into 6 nobles with 2 rangers or 6 nobles with 2 gunslingers, depending on what we have.
So move these back.
Yep. So you move those back. Yep, that's fine. Yeah. There you go. So then you can level twice. And you can actually sell that Zed. And you don't need to level. Actually, go ahead and level again. And then put in like Fiora. Because this will give us a better chance at hitting Kale and Leona on the next market while we're still above 50. So right now we have 4 of the nobles. And then if we pick up Leona and or Kale, we'll just go 6 nobles. And look to do some more stuff. Zed's just carrying us a little bit now because he does a lot of good, like, solid damage.
Yeah.
Okay, hopefully that's a spatula, and we get a chain vest.
Sure is a spatula.
Okay, we have a tier. So it makes demon, which is solid. But we're not going to have a second demon probably in play.
Yeah, do we want to start rolling here, looking for...
So go ahead and spend 16 of that gold on leveling.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we're just going to hang out. You can sell the Morgana actually as well, and then level one more time. We're fine with what we're at right now. We have 4 knights, 3 nobles. We're probably going to go... we'll reposition after this round. You could... I don't know what Garen's doing. Garen's just hanging out.
Yeah, he does that.
Garen doesn't even care. Just like, I'm living.
So I'm just going to hang out and ult. Okay.
And then, since I didn't do any damage, I'm going to have us lose a little bit worse than we would have.
Nah, Zed's got it.
Right?
Oh,
nice.
Zed did not got it.
No.
Okay. We pick up Aatrox? No.
So let's move people. So move Vayne to the very middle and back. And then put Fiora over here on this side. Keep Sejuani where she is. Move Mordekaiser over. Move Garen over to the middle one. And then move Poppy up one. And we'll keep it like this for now.
Right.
You can level twice because we're just going to stay above 50. Realistically, what we're doing is we're seeing if there's a Ranger to pick up in our initial market, or Leona, or Kale. At level 8, we'll have a much better chance of picking up Kale and Leona to go 6 nobles. If we don't get them, Kindred will be our 8th unit. And we're also just looking to pick up like a level 2 Lucian. If we find Gangplank, we may pick up Gangplank because he serves as Blade Master and Gunslinger to benefit Fiora and Lucian. But right now, we're just ahead on health so much that we can, if we lose, like, that's okay. Otherwise, we're just, and so then pick up the Sejuani, we have and then level up twice. That's fine. So we're just chilling.
Yeah.
We're going to continue to do this. Zed's a great individual unit. You could, like, looking at the items we have, like, the tier would make redemption on Garen, which actually isn't too bad in this situation. Because we have another belt already that would make, like, Morello's or Warmog's later.
So is that what we want to do?
Yeah, so redemption would be pretty good here because it allows for, like, your knights to live a little longer against some of these, like, maybe more bursty comps and things like that. Yeah, so, like, you're going to do damage to Garen. He'll live for a while still, and then, like, this will proc, and then, like...
Jesus!
That was scary.
Okay, so that redemption actually...
won you that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a good item.
Yeah. It benefits when it comes to, like, knights in itself, because knights are going to block a lot, so it's going to take a while for them to die, but also, if they continue to do that, like, that's...
So, hoping to... We'll probably maybe be able to get that Sejuani.
Possibly. The spatula makes her pretty appealing for people to get. That's okay. So we want Kaisa here.
Right.
If we
Which
can
I
get
don't
it.
think. I doubt we will. Yeah,
If
they're
we
beelining for
don't
that.
get it, pick up the poppy with the bow.
Get the bow poppy.
If they, for some reason, get to that one before you, you would pick up Jace with the belt. Because it's worth more than Cassidy.
Right. But what about Cassidy?
What? Did you forget about Cassidy?
Why isn't he a blade master?
Okay, so pick up Kindred, sell Poppy, pick up Gangplank, and then level twice. And put Kindred in. Right next to Bane. Boop! So now we have 4 Knights and Phantom. We don't need to do anything with our items yet because they don't make anything.
Titanic Hydra?
Titanic Hydra's okay, but it's not the best on like the gunslingers
Blade of the Ruined King?
If we don't get a Chain Vest, we will most likely make Blade Master and put it on Vayne and or Lucian because Gangplank, Fiora, and Vayne would then be 3 Blade Masters to be able to proc some of this stuff. Ooh, nice Evelyn you have. She's dead. So this person has so many frickin'
demons.
I think there are 6 demon stack Aatrox with like crit items, which is insane. But the Fiora is huge.
Yeah.
And this will win because of this invulnerability.
Yeah. That was hot. That was sexy.
Yeah. Yes.
Give me some sage. Nope.
Okay, so here, if you want, you could look to like push towards 9 because it'll guarantee you more like level 4 and level 5 units. But we could also roll a couple times and see what we get because that like rolling at 8.
Because we're looking for Vayne.
We're looking for Vayne. We're looking for Lucian, Gangplank, Sejuani, Leona, Kale.
Kale, that's the one I was trying to think of. Alright.
And we'll go ahead and actually pick this up because we may be able to take that off of them.
Oh.
Depending on it. We don't need to right now because we're not building anything.
Right.
So right now we have the extra noble. These are our extra knights. And then this is the like random gunslinger we may pair with that as well. Because if we lose here, that's fine. Like this person has a lot of strong like level 3 units. They leveled up that way. Like that's okay. We're level 8. We don't have like the strongest like team, but we have a lot of health and gold.
We're only level 6.
Yeah. And that's okay.
Says you.
So at this point, go ahead and just roll down a couple times. We're going to look for some things.
What are we looking for?
Pick up Draven and just keep rolling. We're going to look for like Lucian, Gangplank, Leona, Kale. Pick up that Draven again. Pick up Yasuo. And then put in Draven for Zed. Sell the Zed. And we're going to hang out. What we're probably going to do is we're going to swap and put in some Blade Masters and things for a couple of our units, depending on what we get from this.
Belt.
Okay.
Money. Tier.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to swap a couple of things.
Yeah.
We're going to put in Yasuo for Draven. And now that we have a bunch of items, we're going to use some of these.
Okay.
So we're going to put Yasuo benefits the most from health items. So he's going to do that. Since this has the range thing, we're going to make this a Blade Master. So we have 3 Blade Masters.
There we go.
And then we could make Hush or Hand of Justice. We're probably going to make Hand of Justice.
Okay.
And we're going to look to sell this and put this on a different unit soon.
What kind of unit?
Either Draven or Yasuo or Vayne.
Okay, so
on what we have. Yeah.
We just have to find something to replace Mordekaiser.
Yeah.
And we're probably looking for a more front-liney type.
Yeah, and so we may take the Phantom out and put like another Mordekaiser in, or like Sejuani, or like Savarn, like additional knights.
Sure.
Or we may put like Draven in as well.
Alright, we wrecked that person.
So then we're gonna like, we don't need to level to 9 right now. We may just spend our money rolling and looking for level up items. Yeah. So go ahead and we're gonna start rolling and looking for like Yasuo, Sejuani. Pick up that Lucian. The Lucian's good. Yep. Go ahead and keep rolling. Pick up the Yasuo. Pick up the Mordekaiser. Okay, so put that Mordekaiser in for the other one, and then sell that one.
Put the hand on Yasuo.
Put the hand on Yasuo, yeah, because it'll benefit from the tier as well as that thing. Pick up the Kindred and the Kaisa and just hang out for right now.
Okay.
So right now, we have 3 Blade Masters. Most likely, we're going to, since we have 2 Rangers, we'll keep it on Vayne because she gets Blade Master and attack speed from Ranger, which is pretty strong. This Lucian is just benefiting from, like, possibly being, like, an additional noble.
Right.
And then we'll see what else we get.
Aggressive Raptor quit. Kale!
Okay, so pick up... sell Kaisa.
Yeah, easy.
Pick up Kale.
Kale.
Sell the Darius.
Darius.
This Darius.
Oh, I didn't know
pick
so
up Gangplank.
Yeah.
And then sell the 2 Dravens.
Draven, go
Draven,
bye-bye.
and then roll. We're going to look for Kale or Leona. And that's
Kale
it.
or Leona.
Pick up that Kindred.
Yep.
And we'll just hang out. This is fine.
Oh, I missed it.
Because of
a fraction of a second.
Health, go ahead and level to spend 12 gold leveling. 2, 3, there you go.
Oh,
this is
that's
fine.
a misfortune carry.
Yeah, this person has a lot of like good things. The Blade Master proc on Vayne allows us to hit a bunch of times, which then we knocked this person out, which is great.
That Yasuo was kick-ass.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. We want that.
We want that. We won't get that.
But we want it.
I don't know why that person... So you want that. You want Rapid Fire Cannon, if you can get it.
I want the Cassidon.
Yeah.
Nice.
We want the cat, but we don't want the Cassidon for the Cassidon. We want the Cassidon for the item, because the item's insane.
Because the item's going to probably go on Vayne, since she's our carry. Okay.
This way it'll allow Vayne to not have to ever move forward, and she'll
Right.
always stay just in the middle, shooting people 1,000 times.
With that
Kindred
one.
as protection, yeah.
All right.
So go ahead and sell that. Put that on Vayne. So now we're going to look to spend 1, 2, 3, 4, noble. Put in care. No, actually, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay, should I start rolling? So we're looking for Kale and
Yeah,
Yasuo.
go ahead and roll a couple times. Roll again. Roll 1 more. And then just level twice. So at Dragon, we're going to level to 9.
Okay.
We're going to look for...
We're going to put in either Gangplank.
Or probably Kale.
Yeah, Kale's probably better. Gangplank if we get level 2 Gangplank? Or
we'll still probably put in Kale because of the Knight, and then that gives us some flexibility with what Knights we choose. Thanks for the vulnerability, Kindred.
Yeah, that was clutch.
Uh-huh.
Yasuo.
Yep. That's a level 2 Yasuo.
Yeah, it is.
Level up twice. So here, because of this, we can sell the Gangplank because we don't need the Gangplank now because we have the Noble bonus from Fiora as well as a Blade Master item, so we'll never use that Gangplank. So we can level up one more time. So now what we're looking for, if we look to complete this team, we'd have we level to 9, we'll put in Kale, and then if we get Leona, we would just swap Leona and we put in Kale, and then we'd swap Lucian and Leona for Poppy and Sejuani, because then we'd keep Phantom, and then we'd have
Fucking
6
Yordles
Nobles and Knights. Yeah, this person is just gonna dodge all these basic attacks.
Yeah, I just got Yordled, man.
Yeah, you really did.
I mean, Yasuo can one-man it, right?
Yeah, maybe, but most likely, like, actually, Yasuo may stab everyone 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, like Yasuo was legit, like almost getting there, dude.
Oh man, Vigar did 1,000,000,000 damage. Look at
okay.
Everyone like missed, and so Sejuani
That's okay.
did.
That's okay.
So level up 3 times.
1, 2, 3.
And then we're just hanging out.
All right.
That Zeke's Herald will go on Kindred.
Okay.
Because it'll give attack speed to Vayne and Kindred. And
I thought you said we were gonna level to 9.
We will. We're just gonna save an econ, and then we'll level to 9 after Dragon.
Got it. I get it now.
Go ahead and look for what everyone is doing. Blame. Okay, that's fine. They have 9 Yordles. Okay, that's why. Look at the 9 Yordle bonus.
What?
Look at the 9 Yordle. 90% chance to dodge.
We're gonna lose to that one, right?
Probably, and that's
Okay.
okay. They created 3 Yordle spatulas, which is 3 spats and 3
That's
gloves.
disgusting.
Which is so funny. Holy shit.
Like, that's just going to kill us.
So funny.
That's going to kill us. That's going to do it.
And that's okay. But because it's like, if
All
you're going to lose...
Herald on
Kindred.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, level to that. Put in Kale. Right
Kale
now.
might save us
Put
from
Kale
the
right
oracles.
there. And then roll down. We're looking for Leona. And we're looking for Kale.
Leona. Kale.
Leona. Okay, put Leona in for Sejuani. Put Lucian in for Poppy. And then swap their spots. So swap those two.
And then
sell. Yeah, just sell all those.
And then where are we putting the cloak at all?
You can put the cloak on Yasuo. Doesn't matter. It's just and then sell Sejuani. And then after this round, we're just going to look for level ups for Kale and Leona.
Okay.
And then we may pick up other things when it comes to
fucking Yasuo, man. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yasuo is very strong. So we're just looking to
Kale and Leona.
And then we'll also, like, if we pick up like Lucian or like Yasuo's along the way, we may just do that just to have them.
Pick up all the Yordles so they can't level up their Yordles.
Jesus Lord.
Okay.
So many Yordles.
Nothing here, right?
Correct.
Roll.
Pick up the Kaisa and then keep going.
Nope.
Yasuo. Pick up the. Just hold on. 1, 2, 3, 6 normals. If we were to take anything out, it would be that we have 3 knights, so that only benefits us for the Phantom. So it may not be beneficial to have block. We maybe want more upfront damage. So we'd have 2 Gunslinger. Go ahead and pick up Jinx as well. And then just, we'll wait one more and then we're going to spend all our money next round.
Looking for Kales and Leonas.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm winning.
That's okay. You actually may, because Hand of Justice is going to carry you, because they don't have Morellos to stop this Yasuo heal.
I don't think it mattered.
It didn't act... Ooh, block it? Nice.
Ish.
Okay, it's alright. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to spend all our gold. Pick up Karthus. That's fine. Oh. Kaisa. Put in Kaisa for Mordekaiser. And move Kaisa to the back. And then sell Mordekaiser.
I lost my...
That's okay.
Oh, wait, no, I didn't lose my night bonus.
You still have 2. You lost Phantom, but that's fine.
Yeah.
And we'll go ahead and keep looking for stuff. And then Yasuo as well. Roll again. And then just hang out, because we'll stay at 30 to Econ Center.
Here's the Yordles.
And he has a level 3 Vygar, which will execute any level 2 unit. So, you're going to get second. And that's okay. Because they have Dragon, level 3 Shyvana, who's a Yordle, level 3 Vygar, level 3 Kennen.
Wait, so Vygar just executes people?
If you look at Vygar's ultimate, does 100 to 0 damage on someone if they pick up the Bloodthirster if you can.
Which one's the Bloodthirster?
The thing on Kali. If you can't, pick up the Locket.
Okay, so it looks like I might get my Bloodthirster.
Yeah, so go ahead and pick up Bloodthirster.
Go the other way around. Come on. Don't time out. There we go. Who's that going to go on?
Lucian. No, Kaisa. Put on Kaisa. And then pick up that Leona, and we're going to keep rolling. Okay, we did it. Okay, keep going.
Leona.
Nope. Pick up Ash. And keep going. Yeah. Yeah, as well. Okay, go ahead and, after this, what we're going to do, go ahead and sell Ash. Sell Jinx. Sell Karthus. And keep the others. What you're going to do after this is you're going to sell... You're going to put Yasuo in for Kindred. And sell the Kindred.
Okay.
Because you have 3 Rangers, you're not going to go to 4.
Right.
And so this is fine.
Because That's a ranger.
Yes.
Okay.
Kaisa is a ranger as well.
But I like... Isn't their ult better?
In this sense, no, because it won't protect as many of your units because of what you're going to be doing. So you're gonna put in Yasuo for Kindred, move that Yasuo, sell Kindred, move the Yasuo up to like the front, and then put the Zeke's Herald on Kale. Put Kale where Vayne is, and then move the Fiora to where in between Lucian and there you go. So now what's gonna happen?
We're still gonna roll for Leona,
and then we're just looking for Leona, and that's it. There you go.
Got it. Okay,
so now what we're going to do after this, you can sell that Kale. After this round, we're going to just try and level 3 this Yasuo. Which I don't think will happen. This 90% chance of dodge is so insane.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the funniest, best team comp I've ever seen.
I hate it.
I love it.
I'm gonna lose to fucking Yordles, man.
You lost to 9 Yordles, which is almost impossible to do.
They're at 2!
Yeah. They're at 2, but they got 3. So if you look, and since he's a demon, since Ken was a demon, they had 4 spatulas and 3 sparring gloves. At least. And that's not counting the other items that they had made and created. So that person got, like, 17 items this game.
That's nuts.
Which
I got
is
plus 70
insane.
LP.
You got 70 LP for getting second. Which is great. You were never beating that no matter how many people you had on your team. You could have 15 people on your team still would have lost.
I know.
That's insane.
I hate it.
So that had 3 items. So 3 items, had 1, had 1, had 1, had 1, had 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. They had 11 full items, and they had to have 3 spatulas and 3 sparring gloves.
That's disgusting.
If they were always at the bottom, they could have picked up like 1 along the way. But that also meant that like their RNG within like the actual PvE rounds, they were giving them like the rare spatula glove items.
Okay, so here's why that makes me mad.
Yeah.
Is if that exact thing had happened to me, I still would not have seen that line.
Oh, and that's okay. Because like we would have, that person had already been going Yordles. So like if you would have gotten that, like let's say you picked up like 2 spatulas and 2 sparring gloves at like Wolves, right? Like by that time you had 2 of each. Like for the comp that you had, it would have been more beneficial to like make a Force of Nature, put an extra unit in, and make a Thief's Glove rather than make 2 Yordles because you weren't already going Yordles. Like that person was already going Yordles and then got Yordle stuff.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. So like when we had ours, like what we lost out on is we got the bow to make 3 Blade Masters, so it made our Jinx carry like super strong and our Yasuo's like attack more. But the other way we could have done it is if we would have gotten like a Chain Vest, we would have done like 6 Nobles, 6 Knights. And so then we would have like blocked all the damage. But you still would have lost because that level 3 Vigar would have executed you. Just like insane. That's the funniest comp I've ever seen.
I feel violated.
Oh man. Well, yeah, you got 70 LP and you're Bronze 3. You started Iron 2, you're already Bronze 3.
Yeah. I can dig it.
Heck yeah.
I can dig it.